We're starting off the Halloween special strong. Powerful, alluring, dark, beautiful. Jennifer Check is the dark feminine energy. But here's the twist. She's not perfectly confident, not flawless. Instead, she knows the secrets that we don't. The villain's crown, the controlled chaos, and more. And in this video, we're gonna be uncovering every single one of them so you can harness the same irresistible, dark feminine energy for yourself.
I am a god.
Hi internet best friends and welcome back to my sleepover. The Halloween season is upon us. So today's video is a little Halloween special, all about how to have the ultimate dark feminine energy and how to be like Megan Fox's iconic character, Jennifer Check from the movie Jennifer's Body. In the last video, I asked you guys to comment your tiny updates of the week and those were so cute. Thank you to everyone who commented, and I want you guys to share also this week's update in the comments as well. Mine is honestly not so cheerful this week, but it's really important for me to say, and if you care about this channel then please stay and watch it. But if you really just want to get into the video, I'm gonna put a timestamp right here. What I'm gonna be saying is really important, and I don't want to just glaze over it pretty quickly because I found a channel that basically has been stealing my videos by copy and pasting the subtitles of my videos into AI voice generator and then just putting that on top of some clips.
If you want to know how to achieve your dreams and become unstoppable just like Elle Woods from Legally Blonde,
If you want to know how to achieve your dreams and become unstoppable just like Elle Woods from Legally Blonde,
then this video is definitely for you.
then this video is definitely for you.
She's so good at achieving her goals and so good at getting what she wants is the fact that she has what I like to call healthy delusion.
So good at achieving her goals and so good at getting what she wants is the fact that she has healthy delusion.
And what this means is that she truly believes in herself.
What this means is that she really believes in herself.
Really believes she can do the things even though it might not seem realistic to other people.
She really believes that she can do the things even though it might not be completely realistic. Even her academic counselor is telling her to get the backups.
Her academic counselor literally tells her to apply for backup schools.
And her parents are honestly telling her that people who go to law school are boring and serious, and she's not any of those things.
And her parents are like, people who go to law school are boring and serious, and she's not any of these things.
Elle knows what she wants and she doesn't let other people affect her.
Elle knows what she wants and she doesn't let other people affect her.
She has such a strong belief in what she wants and she's low-key like so delusional about it.
She has such a strong belief in what she wants and she's low-key so delusional about it
That she actually gets it.
She actually gets it.
If you know you want something, you should be so freaking delusional about it.
Oh, you want something? You should be so freaking delusional about it.
Believe that you can do it, and that's one of the first steps that you need in order to become just as unstoppable as Elle Woods.
Believe that you can do it. And that's one of the first steps that you need in order to become just as unstoppable as Elle Woods.
So my scripts that I spend days making and coming up with, and the videos that I spend weeks editing, scripting, shooting, and planning, and it wasn't just one video as well. That person stole at least 5 videos from my channel. I put so much work and so many hours in my videos to get zero recognition, and for someone to just so blatantly steal that from me and make money off of it, it is insane. Because I don't even get anything from my videos. Like, I'll be lucky if I get like $1 per video, honestly. And that person is making bank from stealing my content. And I just want to ask you guys to please be mindful that those AI channels are most of the time just stealing content from small creators and using it as their own. They're not even putting any thought into it. Don't even know who is behind that channel, especially judging by how those channels tend to just steal. It is clear that the people behind them don't really care about content and don't actually value YouTube or any connection with their audience. So please don't support those AI channels. Please go watch actual creators who actually try with their videos and their videos matter to them. And I'm sure it's not every single one of them, but most of the time a lot of those channels are just copy and pasting small creators scripts and making profit off of that, which is just incredibly sad to me and incredibly disgusting. But anyway, that's my little thing, and I really ask you guys, support real people who make real content, come up with their own ideas and care about their audiences, not just stealing it and copy and pasting for the sake of quick money gain. And now let's get into the video. The first one of Jennifer's secrets actually is something that is a big difference between her and Need Needy in the movie. If you want to embody dark feminine energy, you have to play your trump card. Jennifer is admired, magnetic, and charming. Needy is nerdy, quiet, and overlooked. Yet both girls are gorgeous. So if it's not about the looks, what is at play when it comes to how attractive we find these two characters and how charming they are in the movie? It is all about how they treat their trump card, or what the book The Psychology of Money calls an unfair advantage. The author of the book defines an unfair advantage as a unique asset that you already have. Maybe it's your skills, maybe it's your looks, maybe it's where you were born or how you were raised. That can be used strategically to get ahead. This in the book is illustrated with the story of Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. The book explains how Bill Gates had access to a computer as a teenager, at a time when very few people did. That early exposure gave him the chance to learn programming long before most of the others, creating a skill and an opportunity that set him far ahead in the tech world. Essentially, an unfair advantage is anything that you already possess that, when recognized and used, gives you a real edge over everyone else. And here's the best part, all of us have one. Jennifer's unfair advantage, her looks and intelligence, and she's unafraid to use them to get what she wants. Interestingly enough, Needy has the same assets. She is smart and beautiful, but she hides them, downplays them, and pretends they don't exist. The difference is clear. One uses her edge and the other doesn't, making one win and the other fall behind. Take for example this scene at the band concert.
They're just boys, morsels. We have all the power. Don't you know that these things are like smart bombs?
As funny as the scene is, Jennifer literally explains pretty privilege to Needy. Then she goes on to use hers to get drinks, attention, and whatever she wants. Looks, charm, intelligence. She doesn't dull them down to blend in or seem relatable. She weaponizes them. Black cat energy isn't about shrinking yourself. It's about knowing your edge and playing to it strategically. Everyone has a trump card. The difference is some people hide it and others play it like the master. Think of Tate McRae, for example. Her unfair advantage was that she danced ever since she was little. She uses that to make her performances iconic and memorable. If she had dulled it down, we wouldn't have the iconic pop star we have today. By hiding your trump card, you're not helping someone. You're just denying yourself the attention and the life that you deserve. Now that we've seen how Jennifer plays her trump card, there's another secret to her power, and it's something anyone can start using today. And it hides in the fact that fortune favors the bold. Think of Jennifer's outfits in the movie. The cropped velvet heart jacket look, the white puffer, always iconic and always bold. But it wasn't just the clothes. The way she talked and moved, everything was bold. The dark feminine energy doesn't hide or blend in. It stands out. Being bold turns heads, but boldness alone cannot make you irresistible. There's a deeper secret, a way that Jennifer moves through the world that makes people chase her without even realizing it. I call this one the predator instinct, chooser, not the chosen. Jennifer embodied hunter energy. She pursued what she wanted and who she wanted and never waited for permission. In her head, she was the one.
He thinks he's cute enough for me, and that's why he's in reach.
Carrying delusional self-worth. No one was ever too good for her. Think back to the concert scene with Chris Pratt. She wants to hang out with the band, but the guy behind her tells her they're too cool. Most people would have backed off, but Jennifer, she just thinks, watch me, and goes for it. That delusional self-belief gave her an assertiveness that made people follow her lead. Was she the coolest person in the room? Maybe not. Was she the most gorgeous girl in the world? Sure, she's gorgeous, but there are plenty of pretty girls. Yet, she acted like she was. And that alone gave her access to everything that she wanted. Because how you carry yourself directly affects how others treat you. But here's the interesting part. Jennifer wasn't even truly confident.
I am not insecure, Needy. How could I ever be insecure? I was the snowflake queen.
Her self-image was incredibly unstable. Yet, it still worked. This shows that confidence, even when performed, can control the room. But there's something else that Jennifer does with this energy that makes her even more irresistibly attractive. I call this one aloof, but magnetic. Jennifer was certain when she went for something, yet she never begged, never chased. Even when she really wanted something, she acted as if she could take it or leave it. Jennifer projected the energy of someone who couldn't be rejected because she did not care. That kind of fearlessness is dangerously powerful. When you act untouchable, people will start to treat you as if you are. On top of that, Jennifer wore what I call the villain's crown. What is it? Villains never care about being disliked. They're perfectly comfortable being the bad guy in someone's story. And here's the truth. You're always a villain in someone's story. Trying to control that is a losing game. But what happens when you let go of that control, of what they will think, say, or approve of? You unlock a magnetic aura that is the villain's crown. Just look at the contrast. Needy constantly seeks approval from her boyfriend, from Jennifer, and it traps her in this energy of neediness that actually repels others. Jennifer, on the other hand, doesn't care about aligning with anyone's expectations, and that indifference makes her attractive. Dark feminine energy doesn't beg to be liked. It wears the villain's crown, and that's exactly what magnetizes. But here's the thing, the next 4 secrets are what truly sealed the Jennifer's allure. And the last 2, they actually explain why we always find ourselves uncontrollably drawn to villains. Number 1, mystery is the hook. Jennifer was never an open book. You never knew her motives, and that's exactly what made her magnetic. She was a contradiction, just like with Needy with everyone else. One moment she gave warmth, and the other she would pull away. It works because humans are wired to chase uncertainty. When you can't predict someone, your brain pays more attention. That's why Jennifer's mystery kept people obsessed. She gave just enough to keep them hooked, but she never gave everything away. If you want to apply it for yourself, you don't need to flirt with your friends, disappear into the woods for hours, or show up at someone's house in the middle of the night covered in dirt. It's simple. You can try not broadcasting every single detail of your life on social media. Sometimes it's okay to not post every single meal to your story, or keep small things private, like having a project or a hobby you don't immediately tell everyone about, or letting the curiosity build by sometimes saying less instead of over-explaining yourself. Because dark feminine energy is quiet, mysterious, and powerful. And mystique isn't about faking, it's about withholding just enough so people lean in closer. Number 2, chaos is charisma. If mystery got people to lean in, Jennifer's chaos was something that kept them on edge and addicted. She was unpredictable, spontaneous, and a little dangerous. You never knew what she would do next, and that uncertainty made her fascinating. Think about this scene.
It's like all over the news, national news. Anybody that we know?
After the fire, when everyone is devastated and sad, Jennifer comes back looking as good as ever and in a pretty cheerful mood. The opposite reaction of what anyone should have. Because of the nature of the movie and Jennifer being a villain, this is seen a lot of the times in the movie.
But most of us were too numb to enjoy ourselves. Most of us.
Jennifer never reacts predictably to anything. That unpredictability isn't interesting just because it's dramatic. It draws everyone in because it uses what psychology calls intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is used all around us all the time to keep people addicted to certain things like social media or even slot machines. Think about your social media page. How you keep refreshing your feed, swiping through TikToks or Reels just to get a good one very unpredictably. Sometimes it takes one reel for the next one to be amazing. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 or even 10 swipes. You never know when you're gonna get that satisfying result. It's this principle that when a reward is unpredictable, we keep on trying the hardest and the longest, as we're always hoping for it to appear at some moment, never knowing when it's gonna come. And that's what these companies are using to get you hooked for longer. But how does this relate to Jennifer? Jennifer. Her chaotic energy and her unpredictable behavior, from which you honestly never knew when something good was gonna come, kept people addicted to being with her and watching her. And if you guys are curious on how this plays out in dating sometimes, you should definitely watch my video on Maddie Perez, because I talk all about how she uses it in a completely different way to get anything that she wants. But we're finally at the last two secrets that are the most powerful of all, because they're what every single villain has in common, and they explain why we always find ourselves uncontrollably drawn to them. Jennifer wasn't just confident or mysterious, she was a villain. And here's the truth: villains captivate us because they do something we're often too scared to do ourselves. The third secret: embracing the darkness. In psychology, the shadow is the darker sides of us, the sides that you wouldn't be proud of people seeing. Envy, rage, desire, selfishness, the parts that we're told to suppress or deny. Most people hide them, but villains, they put them on display. Jennifer didn't soften her edges to be palatable, she embraced her darkness, and that is what made her so attractive. When someone openly embodies what others secretly feel, it creates a strange pull. We're fascinated because they're living a truth that we keep hidden. Jennifer's unapologetic dark feminine energy tapped into that. She showed that your shadow isn't something to fear, it is something you can transform into allure and power. Owning your darkness doesn't mean to be cruel or destructive. It means accepting your full self, including the messy, dangerous, selfish parts, and channeling them into intention. That's what makes villains irresistible. Finally, what does Jennifer Check have in common with our beloved icon Catherine Pierce from The Vampire Diaries? In the movie, we see that Jennifer didn't interact to be liked. She interacted for her own enjoyment. She teased, played, the same energy that we usually see in cats. I'm here to enjoy, not to serve you. Jennifer's banter was never desperate or seeking approval. It was playful, teasing, and always for her own amusement. Just like Catherine, she interacted on her terms. Just think about this scene.
I promised Chip that I would hang out with him tonight.
Boo, cross out needy. I am a god.
Or even this one.
You're totally jello. You're lime green jello and you can't even admit it to yourself.
You can see how Jennifer makes the interaction fun for her. This is something that is mirrored in every single iconic villain.
The vampire-hating Bennett witch. Did I do good?
The voices. I'm kidding. Jeez. That's not what they really said.
A simple secret: when you treat interactions as fun for yourself instead of a mission to please someone else, you're not fishing for approval, you're radiating confidence. That shift makes your presence magnetic. And if you want to know some more secrets from the iconic It Girl villains such as Maddie Perez, Regina George, or even multiple of them in this video, you can check out this playlist right here, or you can check out my video on how Regina George gets everyone obsessed with her using dark psychology in a book so controversial and powerful that is banned in prisons. Also, if any of you guys know how to like make it less shiny, because I feel like this is a little too much, please let me know in the comments. That would be really appreciated, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!